screen flickers to life. The tile screen of Saga Sylvonia, though this screen is different. The comforting green plains of the usual title screen is replaced by a burning street littered with dead bodies and a spiked mace slammed down into the middle of the road. There's only one option. Accept fate?
No.
Accept fate?
No.
Fate accepted.
Game's possessed.
The loading screen is the same burning red. The sprites aren't dancing this time, and Kenzo's sprite is fallen down. Bookkeeper grins, pulling down an ashen book. I had expected a more heroic push, but it seems mortals, in the end, will choose to focus only on themselves, or their selfish desires. Given the option to try to save people on the way to the castle, the quote-unquote heroes decide to run straight for it. Damned be those left without means to fight their way to the castle. He opens up the cracked and burnt book of ash. His glowing smile aimed at the party. Let's see how you have them deal with the consequences of their choices. Starts to turn the pages, but stops. Oh, but there is one story to see before we go to the rest. A poor blind samurai who had no care for an emergency situation. Flips the page to where Kenzo was tied up in some room, battered and bloody. His arm and sword upon a table as two witches looked down upon him. Want to singe him just a little bit? Won't mind if I burnt off a little skin here or there? No. Master said that he wanted to talk with him. The red witch just frowns, forming a ball of fire in her hand. Oh, come off it. He may be our master, but Papa is who we listen to. She brings that ball of fire close to the blue witch's face, and she quickly eyes away, backing away from her. You wouldn't have us spare some sap just because of family.
Can I give you girls some piece of advice?
Well, you can try, but we may not choose to listen to you.
Don't ever trust family.
Oh,
Only family can put a knife in your back.
I don't know. I've put plenty of knives into other people's backs. Sister. Well, anyways.
Can you
The
really trust your sister? Or is she just going to kill you and take all the credit when the time comes?
kind of her, just kind of shrinks back a bit, just kind of picking at her bandaged up arms, and just giving a wide smile to you. Well, you are quite perceptive one, but you're not here for a sister talk. Master has come here personally to talk with you.
Well, clearly I'm no threat. The least you could do is offer me an arm.
Alas, I am all out of spare arms.
Oh, there's just one right there to your left. Look at that.
Yeah, well, some family is quite interested in it.
Now, why would they be interested in something as silly as that?
At this point, the door would open, and crap, I forgot to have a picture ready. Hold on, let me. Here we go.
Boy, we're all just coughing stuff today.
Yeah, stop dying. It's supposed to be my job to kill y'all.
Not if we do it first.
Damn it!
Our ultimate strategy.
Yeah. Door opens, and a very, very familiar face enters. Wearing a white outfit with red fringe, gold and
Son of a
metal
bitch.
accents. At his side, a katana, handles wrappings pristine white, as the rest of his outfit.
You remember that
Sighing.
conversation about siblings?
Oh, brother. There's such joy to be had knowing you are still alive. Everyone else presumed you were dead after you slew father, and I valiantly defended his honor against you.
No
I
wonder they
always
took
knew.
my arm. You're a coward. You're always gonna be a coward. I should have known.
You're right, Sax. You and many, many other people. I
Why don't
always
you
knew you were alive out there somewhere.
give me my arm and my sword and we could have finished that fight?
I, I, that doesn't come till later. Hold on.
You're adopted, you know. They never told you? You're adopted. Mom found you in the river.
And I put you down in one.
You son of a bitch. I'm gonna stab you, you know that, right? You will feel my blade. It's a new one, you know.
Oh, yes, I've took a look at it.
Yeah, of
Such
course.
barbaricness.
You've been the type to always steal somebody else's pride and joy, right?
At that, he just gives you a quite big grin. a bit maniacal. Ah, yes, and that's why you will not be touching me. Oh,
Why?
what,
Because you brought in a bunch of witches?
no. You see, while we were going through these streets, I heard someone calling out for your name. Some filthy dimmy. Uh, what name was it? Was it? Ah, does it even really matter? You know, for a moment, she thought I was you, with the katana in my hand. If you
What'd you
don't
do, you
want,
coward? You get all emotional again and get upset because somebody was calling my name and not yours. How did it feel when Father named me over you? That had to sting, huh?
in some ways, yes, but that is neither here nor there. Right now, I have someone dear to you in my possession, and
I always knew
the,
you had a brain under there. For a minute there, I was kind of worried he killed her. But then I thought, he knows I'll slay him where he stands, so sounds like you do have a brain. Proud of you. Proud of you, little bro.
the thing is, big brother, if my benefactors hadn't found a use for you, I would have dumped you in the nearest ditch as soon as I could.
So who are you working for now? Somebody really despicable to be working with you, huh?
Despicable? Nah. Powerful, though. I mean, you've seen what they've done to this city so far, haven't you? Now, they've told me to spare your life so you can do one nice little mission for them. It's not hard. It's just delivering a nice, simple message.
Is your head included in that message?
No, but you delivering that message may save the head of that precious Dimmy that cares so much for you.
I agree to deliver the message, and you let her go.
Very well then. Do you want her now or after the message is delivered?
What's your message?
The message is from the leader of this invasion. For the trade of the Speaker's Crystal, we shall depart without more killing. Refusal will lead us to lay siege to your castle, and we will slaughter everyone until it lays in our hand. You will have a few hours to comply.
Okay.
Did you get that, dear brother?
Yes, I got it.
Personally, I hope you don't tell anyone this message so we have an excuse to tear down this miserable castle.
I have your message. Now let her go.
Very well. Let's see. Yeah. He will stand up, turn, motion at the witches. One of them would excuse me. One of them would grab your arm and sword, while the other one pulls you up and leads you out into the burning streets. Blood splattered all over. He'll open up a building and pull out a Lesha. Blood covering her head, but her eyes open. And she's wiggling around in her bonds. Here you go. Proof that she is alive. And here. Into your care. And he just basically kicks her in the back over to you.
The arm and sword?
Yeah.
Gonna be kind of difficult to walk around the street with one arm.
I mean, only you would think of walking with an arm when you have perfectly good feet to do that for you. But yes, Kana, place down the arm and sword. Anna, burn his bindings off, and we shall step away. Lead him to take his precious Demi and the message to the castle. And so, huh? Hello? Uh-oh. Welcome back. Oh. You hear, Zax?
Yes.
Okay. I thought I heard a hello from you before you disconnected there. All right. So yeah, you're on bet down, which lays your arm and sword a few feet away before they go and rejoin Asahi, and he will give a sardonic bow to you. Remember, just a couple of hours just a couple of hours for them to meet our demands. Who knows, if you go fast enough, you may be able to save some lives. Ta-ta!
I am going to attempt to put my arm in and grab my sword and turn around and strike him. I want to give it an attempt.
The thing is, he's not a dumbass to be standing next to you or next to your arm and sword, which were placed a few feet away.
Yes,
but by the time you're putting your arm in, he and the witches are already down the streets.
Okay. And I want to do one other thing, and it's the brother thing. I want to pick up a pebble and attempt to hit him.
Give me a might dex.
A might dex. Okay, you got it. Small victories.
I swear, if you crit on this,
Just make you laugh.
So close to a crit. But yeah, you pick up a pebble, fling it, and beat him right in the back of the head with it. Which causes him to pause. Hold on, I guess. Yeah.
Perfect.
Before he turns back and continues to walk off.
His one line of dialogue is probably.
It's just.
Then I'm gonna turn and pick up Lesha.
Yeah, she's still bound. Has a gag in.
Well, we're gonna remove that.
Yeah.
I see you met my brother.
Yeah. He is an asshole, like you said.
I don't care about those things.
Yeah. Look at everything was chaotic. I just saw the katana. I thought it was you. That she just throws her arms around you, just hugging you tightly.
You should have known by the katana.
You try thinking straight when everything is burning down around you.
Well,
Yeah, bear hug.
we have a couple of hours. We're gonna need to get to the castle.
Yeah. Surely they wouldn't attack us on the way there, considering we're carrying their important message, right?
Why do you think I'm bringing the sword?
All right. Let's get going then.
We're gonna need that prince's help. Is he a prince? Captain? I'm asking Lesha.
I think he said he's I think he said he's a prince. Yeah, some sort of emissary at the very least.
They're very weird.
I think it's just an Ionian thing.
Does it seem like they're in love?
Maybe it's possible. I don't think this is the best time to be trying to figure that out.
Yes, I was about to say.
Ju-
Meanwhile, we're walking through the streets, half bloody, while demonic creatures are flying overhead.
Yeah. And there's literally dead bodies strewn across the streets. Let's just get to the castle.
Kins will give a nod.
Complete juxtaposition.
The scene turns to castle. Probably having just run inside. A shell-shocked child with them. And a woman holding what the party had assumed to be like a baby or a child at first. But now that you're able to take a look, kind of get your bearings, she's just holding a bloody lump in her arms. A lump that probably had been a child. The worst role. Inside this entrance hall, inside this entrance hall with its grand space, the small number of citizens that had managed to get inside the castle makes the space of this entrance hall seem larger than it should be. Of the people here, there's no familiar faces. Meanwhile, some soldiers are tending to the citizens that have made it, trying to reassure them, while other soldiers are just going back and forth places.
What now?
The first thing I'm going to do is to stop and take a look around. Hastily look around the room as all of this hubbub is continuing. I'm looking for the one person who isn't moving. That's the person that people are going to go to talk to. That's the person that we need to talk to get a handle on the situation and attempt to help.
Well, most of the people that aren't moving are like the people that are just kind of sitting there shell shocked. Meanwhile, all the soldiers are either tending to these citizens or moving around, getting to different posts, carrying around supplies.
Excuse me.
There doesn't seem to be full cohesion going on at the moment.
Even so, I'm going to wait and see exactly who in the room is being contacted the most. It's the same way on deck when things happen. It's organized. It may be chaos, but it's organized chaos. Somebody is in a central location trying not to dive in so that everyone else can know where he is. There is a person in this room. There has to be a person in this room that is a centralized authority. If there does not appear to be, I'll take an action when it comes back around.
Yeah, at the moment, you're not spotting anyone that seems to be getting more attention from various soldiers than the others. But you are keeping your eye out right now, trying to find that authority figure that is trying to keep everyone organized at the moment.
Okay, if that's not happening, I turn to Rosea and say to my bodyguard, we can't go deeper into the castle without potentially encountering the other guards. They have their own procedures, but it's a simple matter to hold a gate and to get people inside. That's where we should be now. Not only for that reason, but it should be relatively evident for any of the Cauldron forces to identify us. We need to go to the gate to this chamber to the front of the castle and help defend it and help get people through.
I'm back. Sorry, I had a phone call.
So, welcome back.
What did I miss?
So let's get to that front gate and defend the castle against anything that attempts to come through. while helping the civilians get to safety. If the Cauldron forces need us, then they'll come to that front gate. They'll
Right.
see us at the front gate because we're distinctly different and we're armed and armored.
Right.
I look
don't know
around
what
to
to
the. Any objections? Any better ideas?
No, let's go to the front gate and help people.
All right. Then we will make our stand there until we're ordered otherwise by the Cauldron forces.
Oh.
Has
Randall,
anyone seen Kenzo?
yeah, I was about to say it's about now that now you realize Kenzo's missing.
He'll catch up. He can take care of himself.
I mean, while one of the only other party members who made it into the castle with you is just sitting up against the wall like all the other shell-shocked citizens, trying to cuddle Bugabud to calm herself.
Okay, Briar, stay right there. Watch those people coming in. There might be some people that need some extra comfort, okay?
Kind of, her eyes drop towards the ground, and she says, I'll try.
All right, Rosea, let's go.
Okay.
Here we can make a reasonable stand until we get everybody back together again. Has anybody seen Etesian?
She's always late.
Well, in any case,
Da 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 da.
this chaos is going to make it. Damn it. If we're in a central location like this gate, they're more likely to find us. Briar's already here. The both of us are already here. So let's at least do some good work.
Okay.
Rosea, let's stick together. Don't bracket the gate. Let's stay on one side of it. There's going to be a crowd. We could get separated.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pick the side that is closest to Briar so that she can see us.
All right. There we go. So you get up to the gate and your help is basically immediately accepted. Okay, occasionally pushing back some of these demonic forces that push at the gate, making room for citizens to get inside.
Rosea, the soldiers have their posts. If we see any large carts coming or anyone who's fallen, we can go out and sally forth a short distance to help defend them.
Right.
I look to my aerosphere. Well, Gerard, give me strength now. You lived here. This is your kingdom. It's your time to shine. And we start looking for trouble.
The amount of people that do seem to make it to the castle, you expect some large crowds. Maybe someone can bring in a cart forth, but it's just smatterings of people. 2 here, maybe 3 or 4 there.
That gives me a chance to take a look outside and look at the sky.
It is that same dome color, just from the inside instead of out.
Rosea, I get the feeling that whatever's caused this is waiting for us out there instead of attacking the castle. Otherwise, it would have by now.
I don't know what their plan is.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, probably about maybe about half an hour working the gate. You can see that down the street that the demons have stopped pushing at the gates, and they've just started taking fortified positions outside. They're getting ready to siege.
So they're inside the city and setting things up. The two of us aren't going to be able to do much damage against that type of siege operation. But we can prevent it from getting set up if we dive in right now. I'm going to have to ask you, Rosea, this is an awful risk, especially when we don't have the party fully together yet.
We can go in with a hit and run, see how what sandwich we do, see if we can take them. And if we're overwhelmed, just run away. We'll regroup back in the castle.
Agreed.
One of the soldiers turns to you. We're being given the order to close the gates.
Then we need to make a decision. And Kenzo isn't here, and neither is Etesian. We need to make a decision to hunker down with the people that could have been saved, or to go into no man's land between the castle and the demons themselves.
That's awfully dangerous.
Yeah. We soldiers are spread thin as it is. Not everybody was at the castle when all this went down, so it's just a small force of us.
So you're saying that there are people outside that may still need to be rescued? Can you hold the line?
No.
Can you at least hold the gate open for us to try?
Yeah, we've held the gate open this long for hopefully anyone else has to come in, but there hasn't been anyone for the past 10 minutes.
And we need to go out there and find the last stragglers if we can. If you'll allow it, we can be that force to bring in the last of them.
We're going to be closing the gates.
I understand.
That's the orders we're being given from the king.
Randall, I want to save people too, but this is an awfully great risk, and I don't want to lose you. Maybe we should just go inside the city and wait for further orders from the king.
True, but there's going to be a siege operation happening soon, and that means there's going to be no communication at all from inside those walls for fear of interception. We're going to have to stay here.
Where's the king? Is the king inside the walls?
We don't know. We probably should know. We have to depend upon the cauldrons to direct us and tell us where to go. These are their lands and their castle, not ours. I'll stride away from the gate, and with a grimace, I will look outside, leaving whoever is out there, the cauldrons, who have not been rescued by the cauldron people or evacuated safely, that knowing that there's nothing more that we can do for them, not without risking everything. And I snarl in disgust at the demons that I can see now.
Okay. So I guess we go inside the castle with the siege.
Yeah. I head over to Briar next. Briar, are you all right?
He's visibly shaking, but doesn't seem as distraught as she was out there during the fighting.
Bud?
We're trying. I'm not sure how to really answer.
especially at this scale, can be extraordinarily frightening. So, if you need time, you're certainly not used to this like we are.
Stories definitely didn't do any of that justice.
When's the last time you
Storm.
were in a full-scale demon invasion and siege? We're not used to this either.
Well, not entirely, but we have seen a lot of sound and noise before all at once. So, there is that. We need to use every single advantage that we have. Let's not assume anything. The demons are a brand new foe. They've had 50 years to change their tactics, to change their strengths and weaknesses. We need to be able to fall in line with what the Cauldrons want to do in order to defend this place. This is a strong point, a stronghold. It's the capital city. We need to fall into line with their style of defense. Until, of course, word gets to us of what the king might want us to do. Damn, I wish Kenzo was here.
I am going to use heal on an injured civilian.
The civilian will look up, give a smile whilst their hands still trembling. Thank you. Probably others that could you use it better than I can.
Well, I can only do a few people, but
Yeah.
at least I got you.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's sometime during this soldier will come down, approach you. Prince Randall, Isaiah, seem to be missing a few. The king is requesting your presence.
Understood. We
Yeah.
can't keep him waiting. He's probably developing more plans. Has very little time for anything else. We need to go now. Briar, do you wish to come with us?
I don't feel like I'd be of much use.
Now, there's no telling what you can learn. Besides, you've been with us this long, and we are responsible for you still.
You kick butt in that dungeon with the constructs. We could use your help.
Do come with us. It will be no great harm.
I'll go, but I struggle to think I'm going to be of much use after what just happened.
Well, you then be good ears and good eyes. You may see and hear or remember things that we forget in the upcoming chaos.
Yeah. The king does kind of want to. Excuse me. King is trying to gather up information of what's going on out there.
We don't know.
Well, yeah.
We can tell them what we saw.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Right now, you're one of the few military-minded like people that have been out there and come back. So you could probably give information that a random citizen wouldn't have noticed.
Okay.
And as her start to lead you all into the castle, Kinzo, it's about this time you're striding up to the gates. The gates starting to close. They do stop up when they see you and Lesha.
I'm gonna continue through the gate.
Come on, hurry up. We're about to close the gates. Prepare for a possible siege. Got one more coming through. Two more. As Kinzo and Lesha make their way through the gates. Inside, just as y'all are about to go off into the castle.
Do we see him?
I mean, it's kind of hard to miss Kinzo.
Oh, so we have not moved along yet. Okay.
Yeah, you're about to start moving along.
Kenzo, it is you. Thank the golems.
Where's the king?
We're being led to his chambers to give him what information we have. We're bringing Briar with us. You should come too.
Briar
Okay.
will step out from, likely hiding behind Zax and Rosea, and you see that she's holding the scouter in her hand, and she slowly walks up to Kenzo with a very defeated look on her face. I don't think
Hello.
I'm worthy of this, after all. She holds it to you.
You just hold on to that for the moment.
But I
So hold on
couldn't
to it
even.
from me.
Wouldn't it be better used by someone
We
not
can
as useless?
discuss use in a moment. There's more things to discuss.
Agreed. Briar, if you're not going to say much and you feel like you're not going to be of use, I still tell you, in matters of court, eyes and ears that are quiet and open are far more useful than the words spoken.
I'll try to keep eyes out. I guess I don't feel like much else in me is really going to cooperate at the moment. Bugabud will try to keep watch too. I'm trying, bud. I'm trying.
Bugabud just kind of nuzzles his face into your cheek. So soldier will give a nod. So, leading you out of the entrance hall, and as you're going through the hallway, passing by the doors that would lead to the audience chambers, soldier will speak up. Mhm. What you're gonna see, we're gonna ask you to keep it quiet.
Understood. These are Cauldron secrets, not our own.
Yes. Well, less of Cauldron secrets. You'll understand when we arrive.
I look from Lesha to Rosea with a questioning look like, what's this?
And it
Extra
leads you
sure.
down to an area with different rooms, and finally stopping at fairly ornate door, and then opens it up for the party to go inside.
Oh, go inside.
Nah, Gloria don't really want to hop up on the couch, but I do have my mom's dog with me, little Gabbers, that's in my lap, that I will start petting like a supervillain. Yes, Gabby, yes.
Hopefully Zax remembers what we saw because I don't remember much. It's been like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
It was a chaotic environment. We actually didn't see much.
We saw Tempestra, the demon, and was there a monologue or
Tempestara.
something? Was
Yes.
there a monologue we heard?
Hold on. There was it. Like you heard the witches say something.
What'd they say?
Hold on. Hold on. Let's see here. Nope, that's the end scene. Oh yeah, Rosette Pat has to the check to know about Tempestara from the books and such. The Demon of the Storm. In rankings of demons, she was listed as one of the top ones. Known to have taken down a golem alone with the destruction she wreathed.
How big is she? Like, I'm picturing like a giant lady.
No, human sized.
Human size, okay. She was just
Maybe
on
a
the ground,
little
or is
big.
she floating in the air?
Oh, she was flying through the air, throwing lightning and such.
Okay.
Purple lightning, probably.
Okay, let me back to these notes. I need to get a new printer or figure out what's going on with mine.
I'm remembering a purple, black, and silver getup on her. I might be wrong.
Oh, hold on. I can. Where's my images? There's my images. Oh, a bunch more Asahi pictures. Because you just can't get enough of his fucking punchable face.
Oh. Oh.
Tempestara.
Okay. All right.
The room that the party is led into is no council chambers or anything of the sort. It is the king's bed chambers.
Huh.
And that's one of the first things you notice is the king laying up, sitting up, or at least trying to be sitting up on a bloody bed. Next to him, a healer and a surgeon treating what you can easily see as a possibly fatal wound. There's some advisors in the room as well, and the princess is sitting near the bed as well. As he points at, well, some lieutenant, be like, get into the basement and open up the weapon stores and mount what you can on the walls. the demons get inside, we won't be able to protect the people that made it in. Yes, sir. See, turns heel, marches out of the room. King will, King will look over to y'all. Status. Give a status report, please. I understand that
King Yavis, please allow me to try healing magic on you. Well, it's not magic, it's techno magic.
you can you try. My healer's been doing what he can as well.
I'm going to
Yeah.
cast heal on him.
Yeah. And I'll let you know that getting close and seeing the depth of this wound. Healing magic can do wonders on a battlefield. Managed to get someone patched up and reinvigorated to get back into the fight. But for something this deep, this big, like basically what they're doing right now is pretty much a patch job. You're
Well,
not sure if he's going to make it through this.
I'm gonna try it anyways.
Yeah. This is as you're healing him.
Okay. And like once again, once it is my shields shoot out a little turret, and then it shoots out a little ball, and then little nanobots explode and start healing them.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm trying my best to keep everything going while I can.
Yeah, mine is it's battlefield magic to get you back on, or magic tech to get you back on the battlefield. But I don't know. I don't know if you'll make it. I'm sorry.
Who would you put in command? Who's your heir?
And he looks to the princess. Which where did I put her name? Yeah, Princess Siana.
Is she in the room?
Yes, she's sitting next to the bed.
Okay. Kenjo's gonna get up, go in front of her, and kneel down.
Yes.
I have a message for you from the enemy.
The demons sending a message. Let us hear it.
I'm gonna turn and look at the princess, and I'm gonna wait for her command to say it. I knelt in front of her, and he's injured. So to Kenzo, the chain of command goes to her. That's what I asked.
Very well. Please relay that message then. Yes.
The enemy says they will cease the attack. But you must sacrifice. And I'm gonna point to the crystal she's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
They say you have 2 hours from when I received the message. Or that they would lay siege to the entire city. And that's not the worst of it. The demons aren't alone. They're working with others. One of them happens to be my brother. That's who gave me this message.
Some of the shogunate. Guess that explains the silence we've had from them. Well, so we should hand over the crystal then. No. We should not give in to the demands of the demons. Especially with something like the crystal.
Kenzo's gonna stand and, with no offense, you can't really give advice from your bed. You can't lead your armies. You cannot sacrifice everyone's life for the crystal, because they'll just pick it up off your corpse.
I won't fault you for a slight again. But I was there. I fought against demons. Can you imagine the demons that could influence an arcanum?
What does the crystal do?
Well, yeah, allows one to speak with an arcanum. And for us, it's the arcanum of justice.
Can I make a knowledge check to see what an arcanum is?
Sure.
What is that? Insight?
Yes.
Crit fumble.
Ooh.
Ew.
Oh, I get a Fabula point, don't I?
Let me
Yes.
double check. Yes.
A critical fumble, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It also means that I get to have an opportunity later.
Sure.
Who had the rookie boots?
You gave them away.
To someone. Who did I give them to?
Some girl.
Oh, that was the one.
Okay, what do I know? What do I think I know? What misinformation do I get?
Ah. So you pause, you think, be like, oh, arcane magic. Like magic. For magic-y things, like magic.
Oh, so you're telling me that crystal allows you to do magic? I can put it on and do magic like a real wizard?
And that's when people look at. Oh, yeah. That's when people give you that deadpan look. Just like, oh God, how stupid.
I smile at them. Well, no, I'm not smiling. I give a puzzled look at them, like we're not on the same page.
Arcanum, or like, what the Mysterians and some other people worship. They're something of what you could say are guardians of the world. There are some people that have the ability to talk with them, usually through an object, and through that, they can call upon their powers, even manifest them.
Well, what's the tactical situation? Are we going to lose this battle if we try to hold out, or do we have a chance?
I I am planning to try. I can't handle how the demons to have such a thing.
Okay.
Father, if we can save people's lives, and he just raises it and to quiet her. I've made my decision.
Do you
If I
know
may.
Tempestara?
There is another option, albeit a dangerous one, and one that may involve a matter of honor.
Yeah. What
It
of
is
it?
possible. It is possible for us to take possession of the speaker's crystal and to steal it away to Ionius, where it might be safer. If we believe that this is such a great danger that it may not survive the siege, or that Cauldra could fall, we could safeguard this item for you, and perhaps members of your royal family as well, to ensure that the lineage continues.
And it off the future of Cauldra to Ionia.
No. No. Absolutely not. To merely buy your kingdom time, and not in Ionius's hands. In ours. You can claim that we are thieves if you like. Whatever narrative suits your nation, such a thing must not fall into the hands of the demons, regardless of the cost. And if we are willing to bear title of thieves and traitors to every cause for the future safety of all, then so be it. Perhaps, however, sire, we can save those things that are most important to the kingdom until the castle is defended and the demons pushed back.
Make me a willpower check.
Yeah, it's a D66.
Oh boy.
Plus, I'm not really trying that hard. It's just a suggestion. It's a desperate suggestion. Should the times become desperate?
What's the
I know he
DC?
doesn't want to get us anyway.
What's the
I can't
DC?
imagine the DC is the 7.
Yeah, but he can
It's
Fabula
not.
point.
But yeah, I'm definitely going to re-roll that too.
Okay.
Into a 3.
8.
Yeah, no.
It's funny because Randall's
Yeah.
like the face of the party, but he has like the shittiest charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know how it feels.
King just frowns a bit and just shakes his head.
If things become desperate, you can use us. Where would you like us to be? Where would you like us to go? Until this is ended, we should not interfere with the affairs of state, especially at a critical time like this. But even as envoys here from a foreign land, in these desperate times, to save as many citizens as possible, I and my crew will follow your orders, sire, if I can reach them.
Well, no, man. I don't think we can get a message out of this dome. Nobody's try. If you want, you can go ahead, get yourselves prepared for the siege to happen.
Understood, sire.
Yeah.
May all of your moments upon this plane of existence be well. And I'll retreat to one of the walls of the room to give his advisors and his family the appropriate room.
The advisors get back around them and start discussing things. The healer and surgeon just doing what they can to keep them from bleeding out and all that. Eventually, the princess will stand up, go to leave the room.
I put a hand on Rosea's arm and shake no. Mm-mm. But I don't say a word.
She will give Kenzo a bit of a look before she heads outside.
Then I'll follow her out.
Damn it! I don't control Kenzo. There's nothing I can do. He's gonna go out there and fuck shit up. Okay.
Yeah. So, is it just Kenzo that's following the princess?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The rest of us have enough sense to give. She's losing her father right in front of her. I'm gonna give the princess space.
Yeah. Go a little bit down the hall away from the door. Then she'll turn to Kenzo. I need to save as many lives as we can.
Okay.
Father, I think he's still stuck in the past, trying to fight off the demons. And while that is admirable, we have a chance to save people, and we should take this.
You do understand that giving power to somebody of that magnitude is also disastrous.
Yeah, well, if they'll be true to their word, then we'll still be alive to be able to do something about it.
You can't trust that they'll be true to their word. Does that sound like a princess? Does that sound like a decision made in confidence?
Still, it's better than just sitting and waiting to die, right?
Where are your advisors? You're in charge. Those advisors should be advising you right now.
Hmm.
Who's your head of security?
My father is still in charge while he is still alive.
King cannot lead from a bed. You are the one who can act in his stead. But I cannot carry out an act that is not said with confidence.
I'll need an escort out of the castle.
I don't think you should leave the castle. Where are you going?
I'm going to,
Princess, there's a war on outside.
and I possess the means to stop it.
No. You have the means to surrender. Here's your problem. Let's say you surrender that crystal. What's to stop them from murdering everybody from that point forward? You're talking about the end of your kingdom. You won't be a princess anymore. You'll be dead.
And if I do nothing, I'll be dead anyways.
Which is why I remind you. Where are the king's whispers? Where's your hand? Where's your general? These people should be reporting to you, princess. I think it's time for you to step up and accept the mantle. What you're talking about is a position that can't be done as princess, but can be done as queen. If I take an order from a princess, that will be me being a traitor to this country, to this land, to your father. But if it's an order from the queen, it cannot be denied. So I say again, are you princess or are you queen?
If possible by morning, if we are still alive, I will be the queen.
Well, then at this time, Princess, I have to decline. I cannot take the crystal for you.
No, I wasn't asking you to take the crystal for me. And then she walks off.
I'm gonna follow her, as I don't like that comment.
So what about the rest of the party?
Oh,
I
we're
don't know.
going to be in the room for as long as we can, because, and I lean over, and this part of my thoughts, I do lean over and mutter to Rosea.
Wow, what a weird thing to whisper.
Yeah, I know. We are witnessing affairs of state. If the crown changes hands, we are some of the only people in the room that saw it happen personally. Remember this.
Will there even be a cauldron left tomorrow?
I don't know. But matters of succession can last well past the drama that surrounded it. There are allies, nobles in every kingdom that can side for and against that succession, and even doubt whether it was performed properly. Having this knowledge in our hands and watching this happen as agents of a foreign country could carry great weight.
Right. So I guess we just prepare for the siege and prepare to fight on the front lines. I don't know what else to do.
Nor I. I think that we should wait and, as grim as this may sound, we should stay with King Yavis for as long as they will let us. And if there is a succession ceremony or a statement to be made, we should be here to hear it, if we're able. We should not intervene nor interfere, but we should definitely remember what's happening here today. This is going to change the fate of the world, and certainly of these lands.
Uh, I just nod and don't know what to say or do.
Then let's be quiet and as respectful as we can be, and record what, and remember what's being said. All of this is going to have an effect throughout this kingdom, for the entire world, not just the cauldrons, but anyone that chooses to visit. Our envoy here, presenting Ionis' friendship, or at least the beginnings of it, just got a lot more important.
Uh-huh.
And the siege isn't set up quite yet.
Once it's set up, we probably can't escape if we wanted to.
Word's going to spread. How long will it take to reach the port where the shooting star is being held? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It could be that the shooting star would attempt to mount a rescue. Or that ship may retreat to Ionius on its own without us. I would rather it being a speedy expeditionary ship and able to dodge heavy fire, or at least heavy conditions, for short periods of time. I should hope that they would try to come and rescue us. But we shall see. For now,
Sure.
we should keep our wits about us and keep our diplomatic faces on, and our respects at their greatest.
Is there
King
any way to
Hiari.
contact them?
Well, not now, because there are no couriers. Once the siege is up, there will certainly be no couriers. And sending any messengers will be risky, depending upon where they've originated their siege from.
Uh-huh.
Why the hell did Kenzo follow the princess? Isn't the woman allowed to grieve?
You know, Kenzo. He always thinks he knows best.
I'm starting to remember how heartless the affairs of court actually are. Now's the time for Randall von Kiev to look down at his boots.
If you want, you can make a insight check.
Who?
Either of y'all.
Can you roll for me on the 2d8?
Yeah, I'm the same.
I'll roll for Rosea.
Thank you.
An 11 and a 12.
You know what? I'm going to take a risk here, and I'm going to spend another Fabula point to reroll the 4. It's a little worse. It's still a 10.
Yeah. After bringing up kids on the princess, you think for a moment, but while you weren't exactly focused, now that you're thinking about it, she did give him a look like that was just like come outside.
With that knowledge in mind, that's exactly what he does. He makes a little
If I may, there's something else that they notice with those rolls.
Yes.
They notice that Briar has stepped away and is slowly walking towards the king's bed.
I'm just gonna look at Briar and just watch.
Yeah, I do the same thing, eyeing it up like, what are you doing?
She stops herself just before it, making sure that the people around him are aware of her presence, but also wanting to seek their approval.
Yeah. After a few moments, the king would raise a hand to quiet the people, and then look down at you. Yes, child.
I may not feel as though I can fight against those demons, but where I come from, back in Silverwind Forest, we have a tradition for those struggling like you are, and as a way to try to make myself of use, but also to do my part I was hoping perhaps you'd allow me and Bugbud to perform that on you. It won't necessarily heal anything, but it's supposed to make one's passing much more peaceful and much less painful. At least that's what the elders always told me.
I'm not passing on just yet, but go ahead, little one.
Ready, Bugbud?
Do something to ease the mind.
She'll direct Bugbud to land on top of the king.
He generally will, making sure to not land directly on him, so he doesn't exacerbate the wound.
Briar will hoist herself up and hold on to Bugbud, and they will begin to try to channel Bugbud's magic together into the king. I don't know if you want me to roll anything for this.
This is good to kind of help ease his coming passing and such. Kind of clear up his mind.
Mm-hmm. A ritual that the magical creatures of the forest would help perform on elders when they are close to death or stressing over death.
Alrighty then. You and Bugabud do this. Working your magic. And you see a sort of tenseness. You just kind of leave his body. The magic the two of you are weaving being enough to start calming him down. And kind of think more clearly.
Those of the party in the room and those who remained in the room alongside the king would see a soothing green aura emanating from both Briar and Bugabud, kind of similar to what you can see in the new updated reference for Briar. Once she feels everything has done its work and she and Bugabud start to tire out, they bring themselves off the king and give him a bit of space. Just gauge how he feels.
Well, it's hard to say if he's looking better. He is noticeably calmer.
Briar will just kind of awkwardly shuffle her feet and say, I do hope that helped. I know the people here aren't as connected to the creatures of nature as back home.
It did, child.
I'll see myself off then. Just wanted to do what I could to be of help.
Thank you. I wasn't thinking entirely clearly. Just I was back in the Demon Wars. Just, there wasn't parlaying back with them back then. To hear that some of them are speaking.
I can't really speak to any sort of strategy as I'm not exactly experienced with this kind of stuff, but back when the first Demon War happened, we back in Silverwind Forest were able to hide ourselves from the conflict altogether with magic, though I don't suppose that's magic y'all here have possession of.
if only. I'll glance around. My daughter seems to have wandered off.
Our samurai friend followed her, but I'm not really sure where they're going or what they're doing.
Okay. Good. You and your friends go find her.
I can
Yeah.
ask them about that, yeah.
I may have worried her. Thought offhand.
It's sort of expected that a child would worry for their parent. Just as it's probably the same the other way around.
She has a good head on her shoulders. She will be a good queen. She thinks of the people.
And I guess it's up to us to make sure she gets a chance to be good to those people by finding her before the demons do. Uh-oh.
Dice went flying. It spooked me.
Assuming the king has no more words for her, she'll scuttle on back over to Randall and Rosea to share with them their request. I don't know if you two heard any of that, but the king would like us to go find the princess.
Yeah, let's go.
Understood. She was just outside. She directed. Kenzo to come with her. She may still be in the hallway.
Suppose we just find out then. And I guess we head out in the hallway to see if they're still there.
And they are not.
I don't know.
And maybe make any checks to get an idea of where they could have gone.
Yeah, sure. Makes insight checks.
Yeah, I rolled 2d6. I meant to roll 2d8.
I mean, with the 2d8, you did better, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Briar's in the lead. Let her be in the lead.
Yep. It's not you that kind of catch it anything. It's actually Bugabud.
Oh, what does he pick up on?
Yeah, he kind of hops down off of you. Starts to sniff at the ground. Yeah, then he'll start to bound off.
Bugabud, wait! He must have caught their scent. And she'll dash off to try to keep up, knowing how Bugabud can get when he starts chasing his scent.
So will we.
Meanwhile, at the other side of the plot. Yeah. So yeah, Kenzo, you follow after the princess after she said as that, and you'd expect her to like maybe head to the gate or something. No, instead she seems to have made her way to the kitchens.
And so?
Oh no, Kenzo's dead.
There. I forgot I'd muted. I'm just watching her.
And she glances out the kitchen for a second, then makes her way into a storeroom or a pantry or something.
I'm following her.
And as you're getting closer, you start to hear some grinding sound, like something opening up.
I'm barging in.
Yep. Yeah, you are seeing a like a large cask barrel just sliding back into the wall and into some sort of recess, revealing a passageway.
Where are you going?
I'm going out to save my people.
And how are you going to do that?
I hand over the speaker's crystal.
I think you need to talk to your father first.
She
Could be
just
the
got.
last time you see him. Is that how you want to end it with him?
I don't want to go up there just to be watching him die.
So
I'd
tell
ra-
him what you're going to do.
He's already set at his mind on things.
So why
You-
would you disobey him?
Because I'm doing what I believe is right for the people.
Hmm.
She starts going into that secret passage.
I'm gonna pull out my sword, and then I'm gonna tell her. Then I have to do what I have to do. As your father wouldn't want this. So respectfully, princess, step back over here.
Or you'll strike me down as one of the shogunate.
Never. But I will take you in by force. Your actions could do more harm to the people than they could do good. Can I let you betray that cause?
Look, the only actions that have been proposed is we hand over the crystal, and the demons leave.
But
We
how do
stay
you
we
know they
stay
will?
in the or we stay in the castle. The demons break through the walls, kill us all anyways, and get the crystal anyways.
That is true. However,
Or
if I'm going to go out, I'd rather go out with a fight.
yeah,
Or you could just hand over everybody's lives to the demons on a silver platter. Because demons are oh so trustworthy, right? I mean, they're demons after all. What could they do but lie and cheat and steal and kill?
well, if
So we'll
that was
just
the case, why would
we'll
they even
just
bother to sit into a messenger to
uh, that's a good
just hand
question.
things over if they were just going to kill us all anyways?
That's a good question.
Have you
Perhaps
thought
something
about
we should
that?
ask to somebody who has experience in these matters. You've talked to none of your advisors. You have failed to take the reins as queen. As such, you cannot make judgments on behalf of the people then. Your actions are borderline traitorous. And you put yourself in danger and those who are indebted to serve you in danger by taking those rash actions. You are mourning. You are in pain. That is something to recognize and understand that your logic is flawed. By all means, go meet with your advisors, say I'm wrong, throw me in your dungeon. That's fine. But you're not even doing that because you know what you're doing is wrong. So if no one else is going to stop you, I will. And I'm going to place a hand on her shoulder. The ball's in your court, DM.
So you don't even want to choose to believe there's a path where the people that have already suffered so much can still survive.
It's what the name is, survive, isn't it? You think I didn't want to give up when I lost my arm? That it was all over right then and there? I got back up. I continued.
And that's the option that I am picking.
What you're picking is a total surrender and a betrayal of your country, of your father, of your father's father, of your ancestors, of your family. You're betraying the character that you are to the people, even.
At least we will be alive to be able to say so.
And what assurances do you have of that? What's to stop me from killing you right now? There's no assurances at all, Princess. None. Life is bleak and dark. And if you give them the chance, they will stab you in the back. That's what you are doing. You are turning around for them. What's to say that crystal isn't the only thing stopping them from storming the place already? Why haven't they? They were winning. You say they're winning. So why haven't they? What is preventing them? Why wouldn't they just lead a campaign than to send a message? See, there's more to this. You're the princess. You're supposed to be the smart one. Why are you not asking these questions? Because you're compromised. So step back in the castle. And if you can't make decisions, then trust the king to make his own. He put people around him that he could trust. Now you have to trust them.
At this point, Bugaba would just bound it into the room, just crashing it into your leg, Kenzo. And he's just gonna be sniffing at it.
Don't mind the secret tunnel.
Briar and the others are not far behind. I get that you picked up his scent, Pugabud. Good on you, but you seriously gotta learn to warn me when you're about to bound off like that.
What's going on here? Is everything all right?
She's trying to turn over the crystal.
Turn over the crystal and give in to the demon's demands? Why?
I still have a hand on her shoulder, and in my other hand is my blade drawn.
Kenzo? Why do you have your blade drawn?
Well, she's committing a treasonous action. I was apprehending her.
That might be true, and this is your homeland. But think about what homeland you're a part of.
Princess, if I may, I was able to soothe your father a bit in his bed. I think his mind is a bit clearer now. He wants to speak with you. Maybe you can reach a compromise that can save people without having to turn that over.
That's probably the most important thing.
I just don't see how we have. There's no secret weapons we can pull out to stop this invasion. We're stuck in some sort of dome. The only options we've come up with is die in a siege, or leave the people to die in a siege while apparently I leave with the crystal with y'all.
Perhaps so. But the king has been calmed and may have other options. You should go see him. It might be the last chance you have.
He really wanted to speak with you. I could hear it in his voice.
All I have to say is that the king decided not to give him the crystal, and then now you want to go behind his back? You should at least tell him openly what you're doing.
The king doesn't need to know that. We don't need to tell him. He's stabilized, but still in a frail state.
Just go ahead.
Very well then. She steps away from the passage in Kenzo.
I'm gonna sheath the sword again.
I guess we'll go back to my father. Starts heading off. I am completely off script.
I'm guessing that wasn't something that was planned.
No, I never even planned out a siege.
This complicates everything.
Yeah. But basically, what I have for siege is everyone dies.
Oh wow, lovely.
Good job.
Then that on a positive note.
Good night, everybody.
I need to start assuming that the party will take the path that doesn't save lives.
Oh, my
Okay.
cat
We were
is
just gonna handle the crystal over.
my cat's eating. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Food eating.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. The king didn't want to give it over. She went rogue, and Kenzo was like, "No, I know best." So that was that.
I mean, if nothing else, we've at least ensured that maybe they can reach a good compromise and work together rather than going behind each other's backs like that.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to just punish us, DM. Have everyone die. That's okay.
Look, you've already lost about 60 to 70% of the citizens.
Yep.
Soda. Mountain Dew.
Hey, it's in the name. I'm a samurai, not a samurai. Can't make me the city's guardian.
You tried to make yourself the city guardian by being like, no. Hey.
So what happens when we get back to the throne or the bedchamber?
I'm thinking.
Now is a good time. Yeah, now is a good time for a 15-minute intermission for the DM's purposes.
Yeah, if you need to like take a break to
Very good time.
Yeah, but
to work up what the hell happens.
I'm not pausing the recording because I'm not getting up because I don't want to spook my cat who's eating. So we're gonna be recording through the break.
He's
Wow.
been cat lapped. All right.
Oh, man.
We have reached the inevitable point where the party forces the DM to have to improvise and pull stuff out of their ass.
To be fair, they did this to me last session. So
If anything, this was a combined effort between the two of us. Because I'm
I'm
the
like,
one who
almost-
soothed the king and made him reasonable enough to want to speak to her.
Yeah, that can be my backup plan to put it back on track. Although you get to miss a section of things. Y'all didn't want treasure anyways.
No apparent treasurer in here that we wouldn't be stealing.
All right,
No,
are we taking a break?
No,
Yes.
there was. Yeah, we're taking a small break.
Okay, I can pause the recording.